Hey everyone, it's the Miles SNES Night, SNES Night for short. And many people, or many of you guys know, maybe you don't know, but I'm a big fan of a game called Persona 4. I like Persona 3 too, but this is beside the point. I'm a big fan of a game called Persona 4 for PlayStation 2. If you haven't played it, go ahead and play it. And fortunately enough, the game came out back in 2008, and fortunately enough, the first time I played it, I was like, this should be an anime. And of course, a lot of you know by now already, there is going to be an anime about it, and in fact, I believe today is the release date of the anime, so that's pretty cool. This anime was announced back in April 11th, I believe, which is when in the game, that's the date where it starts. It's a little disappointing that it didn't start then because then we could have had like certain events and stuff. But uh, whatever. At least we're getting something. I don't know how long it's gonna be or anything like that. But I have like very much been keeping up with all the updates and been looking around, snooping around, and I have a calendar of what goes on during the in the game, and I played the game before too, so I know all the dates. So like right now, I think they just saved Naoto from his shadow. So yeah, I keep up with all of that stuff. Excuse me. So I'm very excited about this anime, and I cannot wait to finally be able to watch it. Like I said, I've been waiting since April when I first heard about that. They were gonna make an anime about it, and now they're also gonna make like a expanded version of Persona 4, like Persona 4 Golden, and they're gonna make the World Tournament game. So that's gonna be pretty cool. They're finally gonna Persona 4 is finally gonna get some what's the word for it? Some maybe popularity. No, maybe it's gonna get what I think it deserves because I think it's a good game. Like Persona 3, it's a prequel, but Persona 3 got like all these like you got a PSP version. It got like FES, and it got all that stuff. But I'm glad that Persona 4 is now catching up to that too, and it's gonna be able to get that. So I'm gonna make a total of 3 videos. This first one is my expectations. This one I'm doing right here. My expectations of what the anime is gonna be like. What I'm hoping it's gonna lay out. How they're gonna do it. My second one is going to be how they have it after the after 5 episodes. I'm gonna say what I think about it so far and stuff. Like how's like is it meeting my expectations? Is there something that they did I like? Like is it very similar to the games? Stuff like that. And then the last one, the third one, is gonna be when it's about over. When I see the last episode, I'm just gonna say what I liked about it, what I didn't like, did it really meet my expectations, and etc., stuff like that. Conclusions and stuff. Not really review it, but just sort of talk about it, see like what I liked it and stuff, and what I recommend it. So that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. And like I said, I'm gonna say what my expectations are and how I hope that they lay it out. It looks very promising. I trust that they know what they're doing and they're gonna do it true to the game. I don't think at all they're gonna like do something different. I think maybe uh, they're gonna have like maybe extra days in which in the game you didn't do anything really, but in the anime they do stuff like go to the park or something like that. So that's fine and stuff. I would really like to see more the characters talking to each other and stuff, communicating outside of like the investigation and everything. I'm very curious as to see how the social links are gonna take a role in this, uh, because those things take a long time and there's a lot of characters to like explain. Because I think there's about 20 or 18, I don't remember right now, social link characters. So I know there's a few of them from your school that I've seen in the previews, but I'm not really sure about the rest. Like volunteering at the hospital or like tutoring that kid or and stuff like that. So I'm not really sure how that's gonna work out or if it's even gonna work out at all. But and that's another thing I was curious about because they only show him in the trailers using Izanagi. So I was wondering if he's gonna be able to use multiple personas as well, because that's the thing that's like his unique trait, the protagonist, that he uses multiple personas. That's the whole thing. Well, not the whole thing, but that's what centers around it. That he's like the wild card or whatever. It was more fascinating in Persona 3, but this one it's the same thing. So I'm curious to see how that would play out. If he gets to use different ones or he's just gonna use his Anagi, it's fine. I think I don't have a problem if he doesn't use multiple ones because there's like I think there's like maybe 100 or more than that in the game. So I'm not worried too much about that, but I am curious to see how the battles are gonna play out. I'm assuming it's gonna be not RPG style, in which they're just gonna stand around and wait for them to attack them. So I'm really curious to see what that is, what that's all about. I want to see if there's some new music that they add in. I want to see if they include the like dungeon. Like when they explore the dungeon in the game, they just sort of set you off like, oh, we got to go find them, and then you just dungeon crawling, leveling up and stuff. So I want to know what do they do between them entering the dungeon and them encountering the shadow. Like, do they just talk? Do they like explore the place some? Like, I'm really curious to see what are they gonna do and stuff like that. And I guess the last thing would be how, or rather, if they're gonna show the whole Margaret extra battle thing, because that happens on the very last day. So maybe that's like another like a bonus episode or something like that. Uh, it'd be really curious to see because I have been seeing some rumors on forums and such that in either the anime, the the Golden or the World Tournament, that there's going to be some sort of connection to the third Persona game, in which um, I think it's also about Elizabeth, Margaret, and the two protagonists from Persona 3 and 4, and they come together or something like that. There's rumors about that. I'm not quite sure. I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but that would be pretty interesting to see. And I guess the last thing is just how long it's going to be. People are saying it's about 25 episodes, but they're also saying that it's going to be hour-long episodes, so like 40, 45 minutes, I'm guessing. I'm not too sure. Or maybe they do mean like hour-long, but I'm pretty sure they have to add some commercials in there or something. So I don't know how that's going to work out by hour-long. So I'm guessing something like that, like 45 minutes, 40 minutes. So that's pretty much it. If it's 25, then it's going to be about 50 episodes if it's an hour long. But it's a really long game. Like, not super super long, but it takes a while. But I guess mostly because of the leveling up and stuff. So I'm really curious to see how this is all gonna work out. And like I said before, I'm just really excited, and I can't wait to see the first episode. And so, well, I guess that's pretty much it. So I shall see you guys in 5 episodes, and I'll let you know how I like it so far, and etc. etc. Thanks for listening to me talk for about 8 minutes, and I'll see you guys later.